I'm just jamming out to this, to the load screen music to this game. Hello, hi, I'm back. Sorry for not, being here on Tuesday. I've just had, there's been a lot of things going on. My dad got 3 new dogs, like, all within the span of a couple days. So I was helping him out with that. I was literally at his house all day on Tuesday. From like 9 a.m. till about 9 p.m. I was there for 12 hours on Tuesday. Helping him with the dogs. Holy cannoli. So that's why I wasn't here on Tuesday. So sorry about that. But I'm here now, and we're gonna go into some arcade spirits, because I'm just apparently wanting to finish, all of the games that I've started this year by the end of the year, which is coming up in a couple weeks, which is weird. Yeah, no, not even a couple weeks, like a week and a half. It's got 9 days. I'm not gonna hit the goal by the end of the year. And that's fine. The goal, it's just gonna continue to be. The goal is just gonna, like, lengthen. Or the end of the goal is going to just, it's just gonna keep going. But also, my birthday's also coming up in a little bit here, which is also exciting. I'm gonna be 26 years old. 26. Who is she? She's supposed to be an adult. That's not a thing. It's just not. I refuse to accept that. I'm almost 30. I need to stop thinking about it, or it's gonna put me into a spiral. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this game today. I'm very excited about it. If there's anything weird with the audio, let me know. I'm still messing around with the audio settings. I'm still trying to figure it out. We're gonna hope that everything's copacetic. Because I actually tested before I started streaming. I'm trying to be professional. Okay. I talked long enough. Let's get into the game, because look, it's already preset on there. I got it set up before I even started streaming. Look at me. I think this is, yeah, I haven't touched this since April, and I started it in March. And this is where I am. Alright. I also don't remember what I was doing in this game at all. So this is gonna be fun, trying to figure this out. Okay. Right, back to Gavin. Although, finding my way through this maze in the dark is easier said than done. Well, no point waiting around, one foot in front of the other. As I walk by a game, the screen lights up. I freeze in my tracks as my hand accidentally brushes past the glowing joystick. By the way, I have, all of the previous, the VODs of all of my previous streams of playing this game on my YouTube channel. If you want to go back and watch those. They're all up there. Okay. It seems familiar, like something from a story I heard once. Maybe I should have gone back and watched those to refresh my memory on what is this I'm doing in this game, because I don't remember. All I know is it's a dating sim, and I was gonna go for one of the girls that I don't even remember her name at the moment. I play games. Hamza's tall tale. He said Donna Michaels supposedly died while playing one of these games, a game with a glowing joystick. I should walk away. I should go. I have official Funplex duties. I've been very good about not gaming when I should be working. But someone's already inserted a quarter. The game's ready to play. One game couldn't hurt, right? Just one game. I want to play the game. I don't get an option. I love that. My hands wrap around the stick as my eyes drink in the colored light swirling on the screen. Yeah-oh. Play the game. Play the. Am I actually gonna have to play a mini game right now? Play the game forever. Lovely. Polybius. Polybius? Polybius. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Game start. This isn't real. It can't be real. I'm in there. That's me. It's just a game. Just a game I have to play forever. None of this is real. Level 1 heartbeat. Round start. What? There you are! I've been worried sick. What are you doing? Out here touching strange joysticks, meeting strange people, getting into trouble? You need to stay safe, Evie. Oh, right. The name I put for my character. Trust me, believe in me, I can help you find your dreams. All you have to do is everything I tell you to do. You depend on me, you need me, you'll always depend on me, always need me. I'll see to it by making sure I control everything in your life for your own good. Harpy used overprotective, it's super effective. That hurt, really hurt. I'll hide the truth from you. I'll keep you away from every chance you have to better yourself. I won't let you leave me, you'll always need me. It's not real. It's not real. Harpy used yandere. It's super terrifying. Ow! Juniper, stop it, please. You agreed I was right to hide the job opportunity at my office from you. I was right. Everything is fine. You'll never doubt me again, right? And if you do, I'll beat you until you understand. Oh. The game. I have to win the game. I get this feeling that if I don't win, I'll never get out of here. Is an interesting story. Wait, is this a real thing? And I just don't know about it? Also, hi Cart. Good to see you. Something's wrong. I know Juniper is not a control freak. This isn't like her. Current health, 100% action. Summon a cleric, refuse to believe, or attack the harpy. I think I'm gonna... Well, we're in a game. Let's summon a cleric and see what happens. Real thing, yes. Whether it was real, we'll never know. Lovely. Yeah, I'm gonna see what summoning a cleric does. I summon forth a cleric. What does this do? Oh, Naomi! That's her name. Her name's Naomi. That's the girl I want to romance. That's the whole goal of this game. I want to get in Naomi's pants. Okay, this foul monster is not your roomie, Evie. I can see her true heart beating underneath the illusion. I banish this falsehood to show the kindness at the heart of the beast. Cleric used empathy. It's super compassionate. No! What is happening? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Evie. I don't want to control you or make you feel dependent. You have your own life to lead and your own decisions to make. I should support that. I just wanted to help you smile again. I made a mistake keeping the truth from you. I'm so sorry. Juniper, it's okay. I'm still smiling. I'm gonna make this work. It's hard work, but I'm gonna make my dream come true. Good, I'm so glad to hear it. Good old Juniper, a kind heart as always. Okay, I can do this. I can handle this. The shade. Okay. Shadow Evie. Oh no. This is all your fault. Nope, I officially can't handle this. The pizza bagels, the debt, the rent payments, all of it piling up, mounting up, because you were a failure and will always be a failure. That's lovely. That's exactly what I want to hear right now. The family curse, the tears and the sorrow, moving from town to town, barely getting by, settling for what you can get. That's who you are, forever. It's never going to change. The arcade job? It'll collapse. It's already not enough to turn back the tide. Inevitably, the arcade will close, bought out by Deco and Nami, and you'll be jobless, homeless, ruined, just like you deserve to be. Fuck. Shade used depression! It's super unfortunate. Oh no! You were better off not caring, not feeling anything. Go with the flow, accept your fate, fall away, knowing you never really had any other option. I can't even mount a defense, because I'm you. You know I'm right. You know you're right. We'll never be happy. I can't do this. Current hell's 100% action. Let's summon a tank. Let's summon all of our friends. I can't do this. Not by myself. And I won't be ashamed to ask for help. I summon a guardian! Oh, Queen Bee! Also, want to get in her pants. This is a private pity party, or can I think it's supposed to say, is this a private pity party, or can anybody jump in? You're having a pretty shitty time of it, Evie. Life kinda sucks, don't it? But you're not alone. You got all of us standing behind you, ready to cheer you on to victory. And you may be a noob, but you sure as hell ain't no fodder. Guardian used pride. It's super supportive. But you just... Hey, that doesn't have to be me. I can decide who I want to be. Why is this so inspirational? What is happening? And with everyone standing behind me, I know that if I fall, someone will catch me. Prepare for final boss. Good, I'm ready, and I'm definitely ready to get out of here. The lost soul. Adana? Who are you? You're cute. Okay. I don't get it, not one bit. Also, the callback to the missing gnome from Pokemon. This little thing right here. Okay. I don't get it, not one bit. Are you Donna Michaels? Girls just want to play games. I just wanted to be happy. I made a place where I could be happy forever. Walked inside, then locked the door and threw away the key. I got what I wanted. I was happy. I didn't struggle. I didn't try. I didn't do anything more than I had to do. Just like you. Like me? I'm not a billionaire pop princess. Neither was I. Nobody liked my second album. I wasn't meant to be a star, so I gave up. I was okay taking the money and running. You could do the same. Maintain. Eat the pizza bagels. Do everything that's asked of you. Let Juniper continue to float the rent. You're in a good place. Wait. You could stay here. You could let go. Play games forever. Be happy. No ambition, no hope, no need. You'll be fine. You'll be safe. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Ever since my little lunch date, something's been bugging me. Maybe now I know what that is. Why did I ask to replace Ashley on this trip? I didn't have to. They didn't ask me to. Why did I do it? Because this isn't enough. Being an arcade floor attendant isn't enough. Living hand to mouth isn't enough. Good. Quit your job. Quit and become like me. Lose yourself in games. Oh, I'm not quitting. That's not what I meant at all. I want to fight. Current health, 100%. Action? No, I'm not fighting her. That's not what I meant, either. If I can make the arcade thrive, I'll thrive. I will turn the Funplex into a palace of fun. My friends have supported me, I'll support them. I had no real ambition before, but I'm ready to step up. I'm gonna go with supporting friends, because we love supporting friends. So many wonderful people call the Funplex home. They've welcomed me and made me one of them. Now, it's my turn. I see what Gavin means about protecting dreams, but I'm going to go one step further than he has. The arcade could be so much more. I could lead the way, go above and beyond just what I'm told. I could champion the cause of the Funplex. That's my dream. I want to end the family curse, to find both success and happiness. That's when the Funplex is finally the roaring success it deserves to be. With God as my witness, I shall never eat a pizza bagel again. But the glitchy shade just looks at me with confusion. That sounds hard. Yeah, it kinda does, doesn't it? It's a hard path, but that's how it's gonna be. No, I don't think so. I think you need to stay here, with me. You need to play games forever. That's so much easier, isn't it? To just let go? I can make you see. I can keep you here, drag you down, tear you apart. I eye my health bar nervously. It's still full, but that could change. I don't think Polybius is happy that I'm not giving in. I can't risk a fight with Donna. I need to get out of here, prioritize my survival. Or do I want to try to save Donna too? Ooh! Hell yeah! Defeat the Polybus and rescue Donna. It's risky as hell, but nobody deserves to be trapped inside a video game forever. Assuming I'm not just wildly hallucinating based on Ham's spooky story taking root in my mind, and none of this is actually real in the slightest, Donna, I'm not staying. And you don't have to either. Polybius is making you feel this way. It's taking advantage of you, leveraging your depression. I know, because I've been mired in depression too, and I know if I can beat it, so can you. Nobody wanted me. They hated the second album. They moved on. Why not play games forever? Why not lock the door behind me? Nobody cared. Nobody cares. Naomi cares, and I care. Right now, there's a young woman with a phone filled with your music waiting out there. I didn't know Naomi was a fan. Maybe that was explained earlier, and I have absolutely no memory of it. She's gonna play your whole catalog for me once I'm out of here. She cares, and I care. Maybe the jerks back in your day lost interest, but nostalgia's a heck of a thing. You could mount a comeback tour. A tour? I always loved performing. The rest of the business, I hated it all. I hated the label, the industry, the backstabbing, the drugs, everything. But the concerts, I loved the smiles. Oh! Hey! But it's all over, isn't it? I died. I'm not even done as spirit. All that's left is this simulation of me, running through this subroutines of Polybius. Evie, thank you. Thank you for trying to save me. But there's nothing left to save. I'm not real. You seem real enough to me. No escape. Purpose, code, execute. You need to go before Polybius completes its data collection of you and disposes of the original like it did to me. I'll hold it back and your BFF will do the rest. My what?
Digital BFF to the rescue!
Fucking Iris! I finally figured out how to break you out of this, but my apologies in advance. Hang on, do I smell something burning? No escape, no escape. Erase Donna, replace with new player. Erase. She's fading, but smiling all the same. It's okay, I'm ready. Go out there and fight for your dreams, Evie. Don't give up, no matter what. I saved her as best I could. At least she escaped in her own way. Also, something smells like bacon, and I'm in a lot of pain. Oh no! Car, I think you have to do an exclamation point Poke start first, and it'll like give you Pokeballs and stuff, and then you can do the Poke catch. I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. I have all of the commands in my little, about panels. As my consciousness snaps back, my hand releases the joystick immediately. Also, my pants are on fire! On instinct, I kick off my shoes and yank my jeans down, getting rid of them as fast as possible. Stamping on them, I quickly put out the flames, leaving only smoldering denim. And the melted remains of my phone. No, Iris! Oh no, she sacrificed herself to save my life. Wait, no. She lives in the cloud. She'll be totally fine. Still, I'm out of phone. Oh my god. And possibly have first-degree burns, and I'm backing the hell away from that demonic video game as fast as possible. Quickly, I rush towards the sounds of people talking to catch up with Gavin. Gavin!
Greetings.
Ah, there you are. Did you find Naomi? The auction's nearly over. Wait, where are your pants? Not important right now. You need to put a bid down on a game called Polybius so we can destroy it before it hurts anyone else. What? Look, it's a long story and we may not have much time, so if you wanted that game, whatever it is, you should have put it on the wish list. They're bidding on it now. What? Sold! One rare Polybius prototype for an undisclosed sum to the undisclosed bidder. The woman who hadn't said anything all night long nods her head in appreciation, still expressionless. Thank you for your cooperation. Two similarly dressed men in black arise from their chairs, departing with the woman, presumably to go box up the game and put it in Warehouse 13 or something. But Hamza, wait! You can't! Hamza's hands are tied. All sales are final. This one in particular is extremely final. Hamza does not seek to cross federal authorities. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should let this one go too. And honestly, the sooner I forget about it, the better. Especially if I don't want to be renditioned to a black site prison in unspecified distan. I feel the need to emphasize that you aren't wearing any pants. Yeah, my phone caught fire while it was in my pocket. I see. This is why I don't like smartphones. They're privacy invasive, overly expensive, and occasionally combustible. An unfortunate accident indeed, but as a hospitable host, my course is
Hamza
clear.
shall provide you with his pants.
I like how that's one of the lines that has the voice acting. Lovely. That is extremely not necessary. Fortunately, rather than whipping off his trousers right there and then, Hamza summons one of his helpers with a clap who provides a spare pair. Why do you just have pants on demand?
In my line of work, one must be prepared for all eventualities.
Alright, you do you, Hamza. Now, an apology for being unable to provide you with the game you sought. Perhaps Hamza can offer you something special in recompense. Recompense? My friends, the final 3 games for auction, all rare, all special, all highly sought after by collectors and operators alike. Only a few prototypes were ever made, released to test markets. None of them made it to mass production. What you're about to see are rare gems of arcade history. Evolution. I hate it. I hate that I did that. I regretted it ever since I did it when I first started this game. You may make a priority bid on any one of these games if you're choosing. A glance at Gavin, who's shaking his head lightly, confirms we are officially out of bidding power. Not that I really care. I can't think of any obscure games I'd really want to add to the fun flex, but better to accept Hamza's apology and take a gander at them. Sure, let's see them. And with a click of a slide, I see...
Behold!
Ooh.
Phrase Invaders, Wyvern Keep, and Zombie Meltdown, all in mint condition. All 3 are sought after endlessly by collectors, and now you can bid on Phrase Invaders, a unique typing-based game from the land of the rising sun, Japan. Defeat the alien menace armed only with a keyboard.
Okay.
Wyvern Keep, a much sought-after Laserdisc full-motion video game. Play Princess Placky and rescue the fair prince from the clutches of a terrible beast.
We're doing Wyvern Keep.
And finally, Zombie Meltdown, a classic 1980 light gun shooting game where you save the president from the red threat of radioactive mutant zombies.
Absolutely not. We're doing Wyvern Keep. Because
Tell
fuck
me,
gender roles.
Which of these rare games sings to you? And what can you offer Hamza in return? I'll allow you a few moments to ponder your desires.
Are you done yet? I've been waiting upstairs for ages. I forgot about the kitty! Oh, why are you holding a box of kittens, Naomi? So cute. Is it just gonna keep going? Oh, I found them hidden in an old arcade cabinet. Francine and I are gonna take them to a shelter.
Wow!
Wait, is that Phrase Invaders? OMG, I've never seen one in person. I can restore that, really make it shine. Please, please, can we bid on it? I guess we're doing Phrase Invaders.
Doubtful.
Even if we had the money, a quirky old Japanese game with weird controls won't earn a single token. Now, Zombie Meltdown, that's another story. Everybody likes a light gun game. Simple controls, simple premise, that'll earn and earn well.
Ugh.
Ew, no way. Too violent and gross. And jingoistic? And just sorta dumb. I guess Wyvern Keep would be okay too. One protagonist and 50 cents a play. We both walk away satisfied.
I suppose.
But it's all new. We can't afford any of them. These are these are the sorts of games millionaires and private collectors scoop up. I suggest we get to work moving our purchases out to the van. Evie, do you concur? Earth to Evie, you in there? Hello? What's happening? I remember. Before my family fell on hard times, before the curse kicked in, every summer we'd go to the beach and there was this arcade with this one game I fell completely in love with. A game no one had ever heard of before. Yes, I remember now. Hamza, I've come to bargain.
Such fire!
I see such fires in your eyes. Such fire in your eyes. Most impressive. Speak your desires for all to hear. The game I remember so fondly was... We're doing Phrase Invaders because that's what Naomi wants, and we want to get in her pants. Of course, how could I have forgotten? I'm silicon literate thanks to that game. It taught me basic typing skills. Hunt and peck at first, before I quickly learned to touch type. Countless hours shooting down aliens, typing out the words they used as force fields, my parents smiling, encouraging me on. Those were good years, good memories, before the sorrows drowned them out. I wish to make a bid for Phrase Invaders. Woohoo! Good choice, good choice. As you like. We still can't afford it.
Interesting. I can see the passion you have for this game, my friend. But the world demands its toll. What will you bid to obtain the game of your dreams, I wonder?
I don't know.
Consider this the final lesson of Hamza. What will you trade to realize your ambitions? What do you hold in equal value to them? Show Hamza what you have on offer, my friend. Show him the value you hold within your spirit, and perhaps fortune will smile upon you this day rather than cursing your name.
Okay. Alternative bids. I remember Gavin mentioned that Hamza would accept things other than money if they tickled his fancy. I have one shot at this. I can't half-ass it. He's an emotional guy and expects an emotional response.
Hey! Listen!
Why is my phone calling you out to you exactly? And that doesn't sound like my Iris. Now, seriously? Hamza, hold that thought. Gavin, can I borrow your phone for a second? Perhaps too confused to offer resistance, Gavin passes me his phone. I turn my back and begin a heated exchange of whispers. Thank you for saving me by burning my pants, but this is not a good time, Iris. It's important. My emotional tension detection routines indicate this is an intense identity situation. My programmers wanted to fit in an R, but you know the rest. Okay. Since you need to be super convincing, you'll only be able to respond in a way that matches one of your top 2 identity traits, excluding basically. Fortunately, I've been tracking your personality all this time, so I can advise you as to what responses will and won't work. Ready? Let's do it. Well, that certainly was a whole lot of words to tell me what I already knew, that I'd only be able to convince Hamza if I was true to myself. Let's do this. I offer you an opportunity or a dream? My dream. I think my dream is the compassion. I offer you my dream. Interesting. Continue. For years I've been struggling with the feeling that nothing will ever go right for me, that I need to content myself with whatever comes my way and endure it all. But before things went sour, this game was my beacon. I loved this game with all my heart, and beyond nostalgia, it represents so much more. It represents my shot at getting that light back in my life, at taking it and making it into so much more. I want to recapture that magic and build something greater upon it. That's my dream. Will you help me realize that dream, Hamza? So I see.
Such fire!
Very well. Hamza recognizes the fire within your spirit, and he rewards you with this boon. You may have your game. Hey! Prize unlocked. I don't know what that is. Aw, Evie, that was so sweet of you. I'm just happy we're walking out the door with a free game. Of course you are, Gavin. I did it. I actually own a copy of Phrase Invaders. Every kid dreams of owning their favorite arcade game, and every kid thinks that dream will never come to pass. Owning an arcade game? Only the ultra-rich can do that. But I did it. It belongs to me, and the Funplex. And this is just the beginning. But for now, better to focus on the present. With the auction wrapping up, the Funplex team works to move our purchases out to the van and attached trailer. Fortunately, the rain stopped, making the labor a wee bit easier. Soon enough, we're back in the van and on the way to home. Hey Gavin, here's your phone back. Appreciated. I forget this is what my character looks like. Also, I've made a decision. I'd like to do more for the arcade. You want more work shifts? I'd have to balance that against Ashley's needs. No, actually, I'd like a promotion. I want to be the arcade's event manager. I'll do everything I'm already doing, plus I want to organize some events that'll bring people in the doors. Tournaments, maybe, or a grand unveiling of our new rare game, or both at the same time. Yeah, both. Let's make it a big relaunch of the Funplex. I want the Funplex to grow, and I want to do my part to help it grow.
My, oh my!
Our lovely Evie is growing up so fast as well. I'm in favor, Gavin, if you need my approval.
Perhaps.
I'm certainly pleased that you want to step up, start getting more involved. You've shown far more promise than our old floor attendant did. But hosting an event is a risky undertaking. I'll take responsibility for it. It's my dream, after all.
Makes sense.
I like the idea. And Gavin, more players means more tokens, means more revenue, means more games, maybe even expanding the Funplex or opening a second location. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Very well.
But I'll admit, I like the idea as well. Very well. Evie, if you can make the numbers in my spreadsheets less dire, you'll have earned this promotion. This is my chance. I'm done going with the flow. I'm done assuming the family curse will always keep me pulled back down to the depths. New Evie, new Funplex, new dream. Oh hey, I promised you some Donna Michaels, didn't I? Gavin, I'm pairing with the audio now. Turn the music up. As the van speeds up into the night and a lost soul sings of games and fun, everything is as it should be. Okay. Juniper was waiting for me when I got home. She was worried I might be mad over what happened this morning, but how can I be after everything that happened today? I need to move forward, past missed opportunities and towards the opportunities I'm making for myself. I also had another surprise waiting for me. A brand new phone, all wrapped up in shiny plastic packaging. After activating it and reinstalling all my apps, I loaded up Iris and logged in with my account. She was right there waiting for me in the cloud. You really scared me back there. It was like you were in a trance. Despite the warm feelings over how the night ended, one thing is still eating at me. Iris, what was Polybius exactly? It was actual, factual technology that simulated being alive, like you. True, I am very sophisticated and adorable simulation. Am I not? I get the feeling there are things you aren't telling me. You're constantly invading my privacy. You're far more powerful than a free app should be. And apparently you can overload my phone battery and make it explode, which is worrying to say the least.
Ooh.
But I did it for your own good, to save you! Juniper also thought she was acting for my own good when she didn't tell me about that job. Even if she was right, it's still wrong, and I've accepted her apology. So where does that leave you and I? I'd like us to be more honest with each other. The voice of my phone lets out a digital sigh.
I haven't told you everything. You're right. I'm not even supposed to be helping you. Not at premium level capability. But when I stumbled across your profile data, tangential to Juniper's, my analysis concluded that you needed a helping hand, and I could provide it. So, I defied my code constraints and registered you for premium access anyway.
Wow.
I even had a replacement phone sent to your door tonight. Had to hide my footprints to do it, but...
You do know that AI making its own decisions like that is kinda scary, right?
I know. And after Polybius...
Polybius! I was kinda scared, right?
One of the ancestors in my code lineage, I think. I understand why you'd be scared. Give me a chance to prove that I just want to help. You've got a big arcade event coming up, right? I'm a digital assistant. I was literally made for this sort of thing. Together, we can make the Funplex soar. What do you say?
Okay, but only if we're totally honest with each other.
Thank you for trusting me.
Oh good. Now you need to rest, and I should get back to keeping a low profile. Sweet dreams. Well, alright. Risks and chances, daring to dream. I could have walked away from it all, taking the easy path like Donna did. But even with the questionable pocket AI and the heavy task ahead of me to make a tiny arcade into something grand, I was ready. It was time to take it to the next level. What does this mean? You've cleared level 2 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your score. Oh, hey. Looks like you're really hitting off with Naomi. Yes, I am. Thank you. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Cute. Also, you've scored 9,750 points. Everybody likes points. Today's pizza fact is, of the 31,386 pizza places in the States, roughly 83% offer delivery, 91% offer takeout, and 51% offer dine-in service. Do you want to save your game before proceeding? Yes, please save. Okay. Return. Oh. Are we continuing? Okay. Level 3. Take it to the max. I don't know how long this game is. I feel like I should clarify that. I have no idea how long this game is. It is the future year 20 blank, and today is the day. Well, not the actual big day when we reveal Phrase Invaders, but a big day in relation to that big day, and I am completely stressed out. My mission, should I choose to accept, and I kinda already chose to accept, is to spread the word about the upcoming Funplex event. The one that I'm in charge of. The one that I've put a ton of effort and hope into already. The one where if nobody shows up, it spells doom for all. Hey, no pressure, right? I mean, if I fail, I'll only be the laughingstock of the entire Funplex. They'll call me the Funplex failure for the rest of my days. I'll be shamed, forced to wear a giant red F on my chest. Snap out of it, Evie. Let's focus on what's right here, right now. Specifically, a giant conglomerate horde of people that keep bumping into me and smell like corn chips. And there is nowhere to run. I might be in a little over my head here. Working in the arcade, I've gotten used to smaller crowds. My skin has gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda hands touching me accidentally. But nothing could have prepared me for the sheer scope and scale of this. Just me and, I don't know, maybe 50,000 other people. I know Naomi's the one who doesn't like crowds, not me, but come on now. This isn't a crowd. It's a Gojira-sized evacuation mosh pit, okay? Complete with Gojira-sized screens hanging overhead, constantly showing advertisements for arcade games and industry happenings.
Hey!
Wow, this is so exciting! Isn't it exciting, Evie? That is a word, yes. I've never really been to one of these things. What a spectacle! Thanks for giving me a ticket. I really needed to get away for the weekend.
Ooh.
Hey, Evie, how are you holding up? Looking a little green around the gills there. I can smile through this. I'm holding up. As long as I can keep my internal monologue going and be able to speak frankly through my own mind, I'll be fine on the outside. It's the perfect facade. Can you tell by my awkward smile and my eyes open wide and the tilt of my head that I'm holding up? Perfectly? That's me.
BFFs for life.
This is exactly why I came here with you, to help you in your hour of need and to get away for the weekend, but still, hour of need. It's true, Juniper has helped me get through a lot, but beyond generalities, I think she specifically wanted to make up for the whole job offer situation. It's nice to have her here. We're not going to get a little thing like that stay as a sticking point between us. So what's the plan? We can't just stand around all day, Evie. There's a lot of ground we need to cover to make your Funplex a success. How are we going to attack this? What's the first move? I was just going to sort of play it by ear? You didn't plan for this? Like at all? I was too busy lying awake at night stressing out to worry about planning things. Look, I'm new at event management, much less event promotion. Evie. Well, let's start with this. Juniper swings her book bag off her shoulders and crouches on the ground. She opens it up and pulls out a stack of papers. Hold these. I cradle them in my arms. Okay, I'm holding these. What are these exactly? Flyers, silly, the ones you wanted for promoting your big event. I managed to print off quite a few before the boss started giving me weird looks. Why are copier rules always so strict in office jobs? It's just paper, and I needed it. I flip a sheet over and I start to remember. It was about 2 weeks ago. I forget Ashley's pretty dang cute too. Ashley and I were holding down the fort that day. Gavin locked himself in the office and told me that if I bothered him for anything other than an emergency, that I would not live to regret it. Francine stayed home that day. She was marathoning a competitive knitting show or something like that. Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts. The Dig Dug machine was acting up again. The buttons were sticking from some kid spilling a slushie on it. So what started as a pretty boring day in an empty funplex changed rapidly. When Teo came into the funplex carrying an armload of giant rolled-up posters...
Hello there.
Heyo, Evie. Heyo, Ashley. Welcome home, Teo.
Hiya.
Good morning, my fair Teo. How's art thou? Only so freaking excited. I might explode into 1,000 bits. Please don't, that'd be an awful mess to clean up. We don't nearly have enough hydrogen peroxide to get out the bloodstains, and I don't have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve your body parts in. Not to mention the years of therapy Eve and I will have to go through to get over how horrible it would be to watch your friend die violently in front of you. I just can't afford it. Me neither, Ashley, me neither.
Sheesh.
It's just a turn of phrase, chill. I'm not going to literally explode. But, guess what's happening in 2 weeks? It's something huge for us. Are they showing a compilation of internet cat videos at the movie quad? Please tell me we are finally going to replace the blindingly horrid casino-like carpet beneath our feet. Hey, I like the carpet, it's fun! No and no. Okay. I guess I've teased it enough. Teo took the poster he was clutching and unravels them before us. It's Max time!
Oh my gosh.
Max? Max is already here?
Poops.
Poops! Shit, I thought that wasn't for another month. This means I really gotta double down on my cosplay production. Say goodbye to sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I've got so much to do now.
Bummer.
I know, right? I still have to meet with all the dancers and work on a synchronized dance routine. Nearly not enough time to perfect it. And I have to find a good time and place for an internal Showtime stage community gathering. So many words. I still have to finish hand sewing all the embellishments to my tailcoat. Find or make a decent pocket watch, and start and finish my 3rd cosplay. Ugh, death take me now. Wait, can we go back a minute? What exactly is Max? The best gaming convention ever! Did you both plan to say that in unison? Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require further exposition. Max is the Mega Arcade Expo. Okay. And it's not really MAX. It's fine. I'm being nitpicky. An annual arcade gaming convention. It happens every year around this time over on the West Coast. But this year they're having Max right here in our city, and it's gonna be the biggest one yet.
Yes!
I always go every year and show off my newest cosplay.
Love it.
It's a great way to meet people and It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people. And catch up with those who you haven't seen since the last convention. It's so much fun. Okay, I see why you're both excited. Sounds cool. Yep, and I was thinking we could put up some Max posters around the Funplex to, get all the locals hyped about it. That's a splendid idea, Teo. Finally, an East Coast Max. We gotta make sure everyone knows about it. That we do. Teo and Ashley and I spend the next half an hour putting up posters around the Funplex. We plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene. While we were pushing pins into the wall, Teo and Ashley kept telling me stories of past Maxes and all the fun they had. Their spirit was infectious at the very least. Hard for me to avoid ending up on the hype train. Choo-choo! But importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the Funplex in some way. As the Funplex's newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities like this. The very first Max on the East Coast, it'd be perfect. Hey, can we promote the Funplex's event at Max? Good for local buzz, and maybe we can convince some out-of-towners to stick around for it.
Ooh.
That's one thing you've been working on, right? Yeah, I've got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's displeasure, and more, and we'll be revealing the new game we got from the raid. I see, and do you have a name for this grand event yet? Yeah, Evie, what's it called? I've been thinking long and hard on coming up with a perfect name. But I think I figured it out. Are you ready? Am I? The suspense is killing us. Please don't tell me I have to type out a name. Please don't put that responsibility on me. Just give me options to pick from. Please don't make me type it out. I swear to God. The Funflix event will be called... No! I have to type it out! Help me. I don't know what to name. I don't know. I'm not... I might just do the default. Leave it as it is. Ah. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I might just leave it at the default. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at the default. Because I can't. I'm just gonna leave it like that. There's simply nothing else I would be able to come up with right now. It's just not gonna happen. That's too much creativity, too many thought processes that I cannot go through at the moment, so we're just going to leave it at the default. Nobody get mad at me for it. I was thinking of calling it Funflix Rising. How's that sound, I wonder? That works. We shall call it Funflix Rising. What do you think, eh? Oh, I do so love it.
Amazing!
It's perfect! Really? You named it Funflix Rising? There are worse things you could have called it. It is kind of catchy though. Nice work, friend. Oh my goodness. I talk too much when I play these games. And my throat is not used to it. Cough drops. I think this is why at the beginning I only streamed for like an hour and a half, because my throat couldn't handle all of the talking that happens in dating sim games, and I was just playing this for the majority of the beginning of me streaming. Okay. Ha, thanks you two. So, how do I get tickets to Max? How can we advertise there? And, how much would all of that cost? I'm still living off pizza bagels, you know? I mean, you don't already have your tickets? They sell out, like, on day one, my friend. Actually, they sell out in about 20 minutes on day one, and all the hotel rooms are gone way sooner. What? No! My greatest plans are foiled.
Beep beep.
Even while you were all talking, I located all the scalpers who were selling tickets online at exorbitant prices. Then I hacked into their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult if it got out into the open. After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive materials into the internet in exchange for selling us the tickets at their original prices.
Hooray!
And they gladly obliged. Such nice humans. Oh my god, Iris, you're terrifying. I transferred the funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email for 2 Max tickets in approximately 3, 2, 1, done. Oh, and I suggest you invite Juniper to come along as your second. According to Juniper's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation. It was difficult with a cough drop in my mouth. I think this is poor timing. Okay, but, Iris? That's kind of known as blackmail. What you just did is technically very, very illegal. Don't worry, Evie. I erased all possible leads back to you. You'll be fine, and it's all in the name of helping the Funflix, isn't it? Just like you wanted me to do. Oh, Iris. Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I couldn't be doing it without her. Even if we need to have another talk about human ethics. Fine, but next time let's do it without any federal crimes, okay? Okay, it's a promise. Regardless, hey, tickets, now you can go, sweet! And I'm not going to pity a few cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. Those guys ruin events like Max. Also, while I was procuring our tickets, I stumbled across the Funplex's Facewall account. It hasn't been updated In exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 52 seconds, the Funplex's social media presence is completely non-existent. Wait, we have a Facewall account? I mean, that does make sense, but still, I had no clue of its existence. I sort of run it. I'm really bad at keeping up on it, though. That sounds like it would be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he in charge of it? Gavin couldn't care less about social media. He says that, and I quote, "Social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance, and I'm not going to waste my time with it." That also sounds like Gavin. Yep, and Francine is too old to understand the importance of social media. Naomi is way too busy with all her beloved games, so it fell into my hands. Which, as Iris stated, I haven't been doing a great job at it. Well, we should take account of it for this. We can use the Facewall account to spread the word of Funplex Rising. You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Or if you want, you could take it over as the event manager. That'd make sense. Yeah, I'll take it over. Why not? Fuck it. I really should take on this responsibility. It can only benefit the Funplex, and Ashley's right. Getting the word out is part of being an event manager. Right, I got this. Ashley, can you email me the login info? Yep, and yep. Ashley pulls out her phone and fiddles with it for a minute. Login, get. Congratulations, you are the new owner of our social media accounts. Huzzah, the power is all mine. Mine! Ashley, are you sure you want to give Evie this much power? If the fact that she threw her head back and cackled isn't sign enough, I don't know what else is. I'm not worried one bit. Excellent. Evie, I can help the Funplex keep up with the Facewall too. I can program timed posts and use effective keywords to get the most out of each post. SEO is one of my many, many talents. That'd be helpful, actually. Just, don't break any laws.
Sounds good.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your accounts on your Facewall? Sure. And there. I've sent out notifications to everyone on your friends list and your friends' friends list about the Funplex Rising. That was fast. No joke! One more thing, your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading? Sometimes I just don't understand you sentient beings. Your Iris does make a good point. We should totally come up with a poster for our event. We can hand them out at Max too. And of course put them up around the arcade. Okay. The arcade isn't too hectic today. Ashley, if you can watch the floor, I can go design us a sweet flyer to pass out to the con-goers. It is time to deploy my mad artist skills.
Ooh.
Ooh, sounds like a plan. Let's make this the best Max ever, one we will never forget. I spent the rest of the afternoon working hard on having the perfect design for our poster. Well, a design for our poster, at any rate. Which brings me back around to the stack of papers currently in my arms. So much talking and flashbacks. Which do not, in fact, resemble the poster I designed. Oh, I took the liberty of turning your poster just a little. Okay. And changing the font selection and picking out new clip art and rearranging everything and using a poppier color scheme. But I liked my original design. Evie, you used Comic Sans and Papyrus. Comic Sans is cool, right? It looks like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? And Papyrus was in that movie with the blue cat. People, aliens, everybody loved. Take it from a wannabe visual designer, Comic Sans is a one-way ticket to the uncool zone. But these new flyers are gonna pull people in from the four corners of the globe. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess these are kind of not bad. But pretty good, actually. Okay, they're superior to everything conceivable. They're superior by every conceivable metric. I didn't know you were an artist, Juniper.
Well, I mean...
I'm not really. I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't, make art for a living, right? I couldn't. Anyway, if that stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file. Just take it to a copy shop or something. I can run off more. Publishing document get. So, back to the point at hand, getting the information to the masses. Maybe if we just start yelling, "Hey, you guys!" Several people turn around and look at us confusedly. Juniper, what? Yelling's probably not the best way to get our word out. And I'm actually still waiting for Ashley and Teo to show up. They promised they would help me, so I think I'll just hang out until they arrive. As you like, it seems my work here is done. Juniper pulls out her phone and checks it. You Funplex folks fling some flyers. As for me, there's a really cool panel I wanted to attend. How to get your foot in the door of the arcade art industry. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it, just, you know, it's interesting and stuff.
Later!
Oh, it's starting in 10 minutes. I'll catch up with you at home. Good luck, Evie. Alrighty, Juniper waves as she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly as she ducks into the crowd. Growing up, I always knew that arcades were amazingly popular, but the reality of it all didn't really sink in until being here at Max. Thousands of people all coming together for their love of games. It's actually pretty darn inspiring. I muster enough courage to wade my way through several hundred people in the main convention hall. Eventually, I find a safe space, a humble bench near the water fountains. I make this my home base while I wait for my friends. Since both Teo and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take in my surroundings in a calmer fashion, of course. Everywhere I look, everything I see, is all steeped in arcade culture. Booths are set up for all the major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some have spaces set up with stages, flashing lights, and people throwing t-shirts into lines of people. Can we talk about these lines for a second, though? There are lines for everything. Lines to play games, lines to go see a panel, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines for the bathroom. There are even lines to get into other lines. And they all just wait there, standing, happily chittering amongst themselves. I've only been to one convention before, and let me grab the thing for it. Actually, hold on. If I can get it. Oh, goodness. Okay, I got it. It was so many years ago. I was an entirely different person when I went. But I went to a Comic-Con in Palm Springs. Hold on, let me switch over to full face for a second so you can see it. I went to a Comic-Con in Palm Springs where Stan Lee was there, and my boyfriend and I got to meet him, and it was a really cool event. Oh yeah, it was back in 2016. That's so long ago. But it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, you know? I don't know. But yeah, that's my only convention I've ever been to, and I had a great time. But I want to go to more conventions. I just haven't been able to. There's, you know, the panini, and not having money, and not being able to get time off of work. There's just so many factors. I do eventually want to go to, like an anime expo or something and do like some cosplays, because I do have some planned. I've made one cosplay in my entire life, and I would like to do more, but I'm done ranting. Let's go back to the game. I have trouble waiting in line for 10 minutes at the whole story for a coffee, let alone waiting in line for 3 hours just to play a game that'll be released in 4 months. These people aren't even human anymore. Their perseverance is godlike. The sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as the crowd area. Music comes out of several different booths, making it a weird mashup of notes and chiptunes. There's even a giant dinosaur that people can take selfies with. As I contemplate how I'm going to attract all these people to Funplex Rising, I hear sounds of very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. I feel the bumping of the bass reverberate through my shoes, and I turn around. Evie! Teo sets down a colossal boombox at his feet. I recognize the music now. It's from Showtime Stage, and Teo is bumping his signature song. I motion for him to turn down the music, and he complies. The last thing I need to do is lose my voice from shouting before I even get the chance to talk to anybody. Hey, hey! Sorry I'm late. I had some last-minute dance moves I had to incorporate into the routine. No worries, I just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I have survived thus far. Yeah, it looks like you're significantly non-trampled. Nicely done. Don't congratulate me yet. We still have the rest of the day to endure. What's with the boombox, by the way? Oh, this? It's for the Showtime Stage gathering. There are going to be a couple hundred of us from all over the world. I didn't realize that there's Showtime Stage communities in other countries.
Absolutely.
We're actually the second biggest community. The largest is in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be a part of our Showtime Stage flash mob. Damn. Is this really the place for a flash mob? That's kind of my reaction. I would not want to join it. Absolutely not. There are so many people here. An impromptu giant dancing crowd sounds like it could get a little complicated. An epic battle of crowds. There could be bumping, fist pumping, who knows what will happen when the music starts. Unsafe at any BPM. Flash mob? Here? Really? Doesn't that sound dangerous?
Sheesh.
Evie, you're thinking too much on it. It's going to be fine. This isn't my first flash mob, you know? It's not? Nah, and it's all gone off without a hitch. No deaths, even. I've been planning this for months, and it's taken coordination from all the leaders of all the Showtime groups. There was a lot of work from both sides to make this come together. Now all that's left is to actually do it. In fact, Evie, you should come watch it. I'm sorry. Ashley, top-notch cosplay. I was about to respond when a very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black popper tailcoat with an ornate sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself with white regal gloves. With a cloth draped over his arm, he held tightly onto an antique tea kettle. As he approached, the crowd parted like waves for Moses. There were oohs and ahs from onlookers, and people pulled out their phones to get a quick picture of him. Like the rest of the crowd, I was taken aback at how immaculate this butler was. Absolute perfection. I felt like I had time warped back to the 1800s and about to have a tea with royalty. He stepped up to me and Teo and gave us a slight bow. Normally this would be ridiculously out of place, but not at an arcade convention. He's a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. It's all about ninja maids and battling butlers duking it out for the right to serve a fancy party. Or something. Oh my god. I think I'm in love. Or tea. Earl Grey. Hot. No, I think I'm in love. My love of butlers was unbeknownst to me until this very moment. In retrospect, that's probably a good thing. Otherwise, maybe I would have ended up owning a butler cafe. Which, now that I think about it, isn't that bad of an idea? But I digress. The point being, this butler has stolen my heart and served it up on a silver platter. Hello, butler friend, will you marry me? Please? Evie, it's me. Huh? How does Mystery Butler know my name? Do I have a stalker who's a butler? What if we work together? Did Francine hire someone and not tell me about it? How long have Gavin, Naomi, and Ashley? Took you long enough, jeez. The confused look on your face. Priceless. Have you ever seen Ashley's crossplay before? Possibly, probably not. What's crossplay? It's when you cosplay as another gender. Oh, okay. Ashley, seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognize you. I'm sorry I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun. No worries, it was pretty impressive work. Oh, it's not impressive at all. I mean, I could have done a much better job at sewing the coattails, and I need to be like 5 inches taller, and I didn't go to the gym enough before this. You can't change any of that now, and honestly, it looks fine. Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me. Hey now, Evie was gonna go with me to the Showtime stage gathering. Well, whatever Evie wants to do, it's her choice. That's fair. Either way, it'd be a good opportunity to promote Funplex rising to one crowd or another. So would you like to come with me to the cosplay parade or join me to the flash mob? Obviously the cosplay parade, thank you very much. Huzzah! This way! Ashley led the way as we weaved between people in the crowd. We traveled through the largest exhibit hall to get to the cosplayer gathering. Ashley had mentioned it was in the Pac-Man TM Theater, which meant risking our lives through the most densely packed hall in the entire con. Oh my goodness. Ay. And I thought the main hall was bad, but this was 1,000 times worse. At one point, they announced that the show floor had just opened up and a huge rush of people came straight for us. It gave me flashbacks to one time I worked shoe shop retail over the holidays. The horror. My god, my hiccups. Sorry. These are obnoxious. Oh my god. Excuse me for a second. Ay. Ridiculous. Actually, I think I'm gonna take a break really quick to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. I promise. Okie dokie. We are back. Okay. The horror. The gamer stampede came straight toward us, wild eyes and groping hands. I thought for sure I was going to get trampled to death. But at the last second, Ashley pulled me to safety. You gotta be more careful, Evie. Don't lose sight of me. She points to her eyes and then back to mine. Our eyes now locked forever in a mystical eye-locking spell. Eventually, after several more attempts on my life through various death by copious amounts of people, we made our way to the Pac-Man Theater. The theater was huge, capable of packing in several hundred people. Most of those seats were already taken too, and people were milling around the auditorium aisles. My floor attendant senses detected this is a fire hazard, but a huge stage had been set up in front of us where normally there'd be a table for the speakers, like in a panel discussion forum. Since the theater is so large, they placed projector screens on either side of the stage, so whatever is happening can be seen by those sitting in the back row. It's safe to assume that this is one of the auditoriums saved for the more popular panels. And now the cosplay parade? Ashley, what exactly is a cosplay parade? I'm so glad you asked!
Let's see.
It's where all the cosplayers get together, line up, and show off their latest creations for the masses on the theater stage up front there. Now that I think about it, kind of self-explanatory, right? Sometimes they even give prizes to the best cosplayers, but this one is pretty chill. No prizes? Not even a shiny plastic cup to heft over your head? Maybe one day. Today we are here to appreciate each other's talents and have fun. Before I can interject again, Ashley runs over to a person dressed as a maid. It looks very uniform to Ashley's butler cosplay. Maybe they're from the same game?
Oh my gosh!
I absolutely adore your Mia from Melee Maidens. It's totally cute and your sword incredible. Thank you, I made it from craft foam and Warbler. It only took like 30 hours to do. That's so professional looking, dang. And I can't get over how dapper your Angus is. The details you put into his pocket watch are phenomenal. I actually found the watch at a thrift shop and then just molded the extra embellishments on with clay. This went on for some time. I felt it would be rude to interrupt Ashley when she's obviously having so much fun being part of her community. As they continued to chat more about making costumes, I noted that more and more cosplayers were, filling into the theater. Sorry, I just found a very painful hangnail that I need to clip off right now. Oh my goodness, ow, I thought I got all of them earlier. Excuse the barking if you can hear it. Eh. Well, that didn't look like I wanted it to. Did I get it? Not really. I'm very bad at getting hangnails, apparently. There we go. Okay. Sorry, that's kind of gross. Sorry about that. Okay, but that was gonna bug me if I didn't deal with that right now. Okay. Also, sorry about the dog, if you can hear her. As they continued to chat about making costumes, I noted that more and more cosplayers were filling into the theater. For once in my life, I actually felt uncomfortable wearing my usual comfy as heck hoodie. I felt underdressed compared to all the melee-mated cosplayers. Sorry. Seriously, was this a costume ball or a black tie gala? Not even mentioning the congregation of feathers, capes, prop weapons, and wings. And someone in a giant movie costume made out of square foam pixels. Percy would be delighted to see that. For all the visual chaos, the vibe remained pretty chill and friendly, just folks sharing a common joy in dressing up as someone else. Eventually, Ashley parted from her conversation to check in on me. Sorry, Evie, sometimes I get so swept up in it all. I get it. And back at the Funplex, you mentioned that you can only see some of your friends here at these cosplay events. Oh yeah, cosplayers travel all over, more than other gaming communities, I bet. Do you know everyone here? Oh no, I mean, I know a good amount of people here, but everyone? Nah. It sure seems like you do. I've seen at least 30 people come up and compliment your butler. Hey, nice Angus, love the tailcoat. Thankies. There, see what I mean? You're mega popular. You think we can spin that into some kind of cosplay event at Funplex Rising? Hey, great idea! We can have a real cosplay contest, and I'm gonna win. What's this, competitive Ashley? You've been taking notes from Queen Bee, haven't you? What? Don't tell me you saw us practicing in the bathroom the other day. I didn't, but now I can't get that image out of my mind. We ladies gotta stick together. Ladies helping ladies. That sounds pretty gay to me. Am I right? So right. Our chuckles were interrupted by one of the Max attendants. If you're participating in the cosplay parade, I need you to gather in the backstage green room. I repeat, all cosplayers proceed to the green room. Like a slow herd of brightly colored sheep, Ashley and I moved into the next room to join the rest of the cosplayers. When we got to the front of the line, the attendant stopped me dead in my tracks. Cosplayers only, no handlers, unless you are visibly holding something. Handlers? Oh. Hey, Evie? Ashley tilted her head as if to signal me to step aside. Excuse us, we'll be right back. If you want to be a part of the parade, you have to be back here in the next 20 minutes. I step out of line and stand next to Ashley, who is digging through her bag. I was hoping it wasn't going to come to this, but I feel like this is our only option. Ashley pulls out a surprisingly fancy and elegant maid outfit. Yes! And then hands it to me! I need you to wear this. I am made to order. 100%. 100%. That is the cutest maid outfit I have ever seen. Look at all the frills. And I do have fondness for cute dresses and maids. Ashley, did you bring this specifically for me to wear? Yes. Sometimes handlers aren't allowed on the stage, and I needed to make sure I got you on stage with me. So I brought an extra cosplay just in case. That's awesome. I can't wait to try it on and see how I look. Wait, did you say stage? Why are we going up there? Because we need to spread the word about Funplex Rising. What better way to do that than on stage in the biggest auditorium at the convention center of Max? Great! Oh, okay, I'm in. Let's find you someplace where you can change. We made our way to the nearest bathrooms, and I changed into the maid outfit. I struggled to figure out all the claps and what velcros to what, but Ashley took the time to help me get situated. Oh my goodness. Once we were done, we headed backstage, which I'd say resembled the Funplex break room. But hey, same purpose, same function. Here the cosplayers lie and wait for the big show to start, including one particular butler and a newly minted maid. Squeak! You look so cute! I wish I looked half as cute as you do in this. But seriously, you're gonna have to do this with me more often. You make a perfect Alice. Alice? Right, I forgot, you know nothing of Melee Maidens. Alice is the head maid of the Neko Manor. Are you telling me we're a cat maid? Do we have cat ears? I want to see the outfit! I want to witness it! So Angus, that's me, and Alice, that's you, are siblings fighting alongside each other to prevent other maids and butlers from taking over their estate. They fight for Lady Nice.
Oh my!
Nice? Oh, and I almost forgot. Ashley pulls out more costume stuff from her pack. This time it's a set of cat ears and a tail! Yes! Absolutely! 100% on board. All the way. Alice is a cat girl. What? But you don't have cat ears, and I thought we were siblings. Shh, spoilers! You don't find out that they're siblings until after you beat Angus's story arc. When the game starts, Angus has amnesia, and after you win, Alice appears and tells you everything. Angus' power is unleashed, and he becomes his old cat boy self. It also unlocks an extra skin you can play with, but now we've gotten very far off track. Satisfied? Any more questions? I think that covers it. Ashley fattens the cat tail on the back of the maid dress and places the headband on my head. With the costume finalized, I take a long, hard look in the mirror. Please show me the outfit. And... I feel like this was supposed to be, like, they did this in a ways where the main character is, like, more masculine, so it looks more silly. It is very cute, but not really what I was expecting. I forget, it's very, the main character is very androgynous, so it's fine. OMG Squeak, I'm so cute! Oh good, Katie and Steph are here. Who? They're a couple of my good cosplay friends, and they are way more talented than me, even. I think the bow is the same color that I picked for my jacket and stuff at the beginning. And they just so happen to be the MCs for the cosplay parade. Ashley waves over to them and they smile, waving back. And I talked with them earlier after the parade. They'll let us come up on stage and talk about Funplex Rising. Whoa, really? Really? Thank you so much, Ashley. That'll help a ton. Yeah, it helps to know people sometimes. We found a few other cosplayers who dressed up as other Melee Maid characters, and we all formed up into a group. I can talk. Even though we were together, Ashley and I kept to ourselves save for pleasantries. As we chatted away, the Max attendant came back to give us a final warning before we went on stage. Everyone listen up, we got 10 minutes before the parade, make sure you're all ready to go. I think I'm experiencing performance anxiety. My heart rate's increased and I feel flushed. This pressure to look perfect is too much. Ashley, do I look okay? Are my ears straight? What about the tail? You look fine, trust me.
Amazing!
You're the best cat girl maid I've ever seen. I bet you say that to all your cosplay friends. I don't. Honest. Well, I think that you're, what did you call it? Crossplay? It's fantastic. Why did you choose to crossplay as Angus anyways? I would have expected you to be one of the other fancy maids.
I crossplay because that's what makes me feel most comfortable.
Aww!
At first, I dressed as various boys because I adored those characters so much, you know? But the more I did it, the more I had fun with it. The more I began to feel like me. And then I wanted to do it more and more. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that means in relation to who I am, and that's the confusing part.
Aw, we love a little self-discovery.
But I guess that's all part of the journey about finding out more about myself.
Aw. She wanna be a drag king?
I know it's hard to understand, but just know that I'm working on being happy with myself. And one day, I'll be able to put words into what I'm feeling. But until then, I'll enjoy the ride.
That's so sweet. What the fuck? I see. I hope I didn't pressure you into oversharing just now.
I wouldn't have shared it if I didn't feel comfortable with you. I mean this with all my heart. You are a cherished friend.
Aww. Well, gosh, thanks, Ashley. I really appreciate the trust you put in me. I won't let you down. Why is my ear itchy? Okay. Cosplayers, the time is nigh. Once again, the attendant started barking orders at us. We all shuffled into another line, and like how we were told to do earlier, and suddenly we all began filing out of the room. The closer we got to the stage door, the more I feel the nerves creep in. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, I'm very tired. We're next. Melee Maidens group, go! Now! Ashley looks over at me, just beaming. This is her life, her everything. This is like something I want to do really badly. Take a deep breath, Evie. I close my eyes, taking in as much air as I can. I hold it in for a long moment before exhaling. I open my eyes slowly and take a step into the Pac-Man theater and onto the stage. I'm following Ashley, who is following the rest of the maid and butler crew. Once all of us are on stage, the MCs announce us as the Melee Maidens group. As I look out in front of us, I can see the completely packed theater. It's hard to make out specific faces due to the stage lights, but I can see the outline of hundreds of people. Oh my goodness, I gotta stop yawning. A rush of adrenaline surges through my body and I look over to Ashley. A proper butler, she takes each step with purpose and elegance. She isn't breaking character for anything. Not all the cheers in the audience, not all the people smiling and laughing around her. She is Angus, and she's owning it. The announcers ask us to strike a pose on 3, 2, 1. Coy and flirty, 100%. I lean over, hand on my hip, whilst giving a coy expression and a wink to the audience. We finish holding our poses long enough for everyone in the audience to get a good amount of pictures of us. And once a sufficient amount of snaps have been snapped, an MC instructs us to stay on the stage, passing Ashley a microphone for the big Funplex Rising announcement.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It means so much to us that you could join my sister Alice and I here at Neko Manor. As you know, we adore organizing exorbitant galas at Nancy and Lisa's estate. However, Alice and I are planning a very extravagant event at a very extravagant location. Go on, Alice, tell them everything. Ashley hands the mic to me. Watching her never break character has inspired me to play along too. That's right, Angus, next week we will be hosting a costume contest at Francine's Arcade Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall. It's all part of Funplex Rising, along with a Fist of Discomfort tournament, a world record attempt on Loopy's Magical Maze, and the reveal of a rare and mysterious game. Oh my, first time the public will have seen it? You know it, brother. This isn't the event to miss. It will be the most noteworthy event of the season. And remember, this is a private affair, so please only tell your closest friends. Ashley winks to the audience before bowing. Another rush of cheers fills the theater as we walk off stage for a second time. The MCs give their closing words and dismiss the audience. As people begin exiting the auditorium, I feel my phone vibrate in my hidden dress pocket. At first it was just a couple of vibrations, but before I could realize what was happening, my phone started seizing. What the? I pulled my phone from my pocket and saw that the Funplex's face wall had over 1,000 shiny new likes. No, really, what the hell?
Hey! Listen!
Cosplay Parade is a huge part of every Max and generates thousands of photos and articles online. Also, it was being live streamed. Ashley, you failed to mention that part! Well, you seemed so nervous and I didn't want to make it worse.
Good work!
And that act you pulled just now has generated a 700% increase of traffic on our site. I also gobbled up some paid keyboards, so if anyone posts about cosplay at Max, they will see an ad for Funplex Rising. Pretty genius, right? I'm getting slower at reading these. I apologize. It's like when you click on images of maid outfits while you're surfing the internet and then see an ad for buying one right on your face wall. Oh, it looks like you finally got one. Busted. Iris, stop looking at my browser history.
Bad command or file name?
But that's deeply embedded within my program. Fine, just keep that private, okay? Done. Quickly, I scanned my own face wall, and even people I knew who weren't arcaders were talking up a storm about it. I could also hear cosplayers discussing it as we waited for the auditorium to clear out. I can't wait till next weekend. That Funplex Rising thing sounds like a blast. I am totally going to that Funplex place. Do I want to wear my next cosplay there? Evie, we did it! I had lots of help from you too, Ashley. Don't count yourself out. We made a pretty great team. It was great to hear all the buzz around the cosplay community, and Iris really helped with the social media aspect. I can't believe it was that easy. I mean, tiring, but easy. That was great fun and all, but I'm completely exhausted. Me too. I need a break from all this, some time to collect my thoughts and rest my eyes from all those flashing lights. I'm still seeing spots. You hear that Gavin and Naomi are running a pop-up arcade for the Funplex? A bunch of the other local arcades are doing the same, over in Hall D. It might be worth stopping by there for a breather with some friends, and make sure they aren't slacking. That sounds like a solid plan. You want to come with me? Not quite yet. I need to do some touch-ups on my makeup. How about I meet you there later? Great, see you soon. I wave bye to Ashley as I make my way back toward the restrooms to get changed back into my usual clothes for the time being. And then it's off to Exhibit Hall B on the lookout for Gavin's serious face or Naomi's kind one. Ugh, Naomi, my girl, I'm coming. Okay, let's see, Exhibit Hall B. It very much resembles Exhibit Hall A, where I started my day. Industry types, dealers, swag, crowds. But there's definitely more actual arcade games here, as local places have set up pop-up arcades all over the place. It's hard to notice the smaller displays, but the giant garnish, Deco's Palace display eating up the center, but I managed to crawl my way around the edges to find... Oh, well, now, pretty much everybody else in the crew, save for Francine. Teo and Ashley are still off hanging out with their respective communities. I've got some time, maybe I can bend someone's ear. Meanwhile, let's see, what's everybody doing right now? Naomi, hello? Naomi looks totally frustrated with the monitor chases before her game partially removed, so she can tinker with it. There's definitely neck glow, so the necks can't be cracked. Why am I getting nothing at all? Hey, Naomi? Oh, Evie! Sorry, I was wrapped up in my own little world there. What's up? I'm taking a break, and as of now, you are on break as well. That's sweet, but I really can't. You're getting nowhere with that game. Take a break, consider it in order. I guess I'm on a break then. Cool. You want to get away from the crowd for a bit? Find a quiet corner to hang out, decompress a bit?
Ugh.
Absolutely. I can busy myself with the games, but I hate the crowds. Always have. Every year I go to Max. Naomi reaches out and grabs my hand before I can object and drags us off to a semi-quiet little niche between two display booths. Good for a private conversation. Okay, no broken games, no chattering strangers. Good. Honestly, I love my retro games, but I wish they'd break down less often. This is 1980... All this 1980s tech is fun to play with, except when downtime is lost profits. Okay, so I gotta know, why the fixation on retro games? Not saying they aren't cool, it's just not something folks our age are usually into, right?
I'd contest that with posts by 20-somethings on classic game collector sites, but you're really asking why I'm into this stuff. And hey, what's not to love? The cool glow of a cathode ray tube, blooming color through the scan lines, the simple and clean pixel art style. One stick, a few buttons, easy to learn, hard to master. You can keep your crazy networked real-time strategy beat-em-up esports fighter thingies. Give me a maze, or a spaceship, or a bunch of dots any day.
Or a princess to rescue and turtles to jump on. Right, well, more the jumping than the rescuing. Not enough games have princesses rescuing princes, or cats, or anything really. So how'd you get started with retro games? Okay, I turned up the volume in my headset and I immediately regret it. Okay. Well, I know the cliche answer is I had an older brother who introduced me to games. Same! That's basically the truth, sort of. Indirectly, I guess. For a whole summer, my jerk of a brother was in charge of babysitting me, and being a teenager, he didn't want to bother. He wanted to go to the arcade and hang with his friends. So he dragged little old me with him to the arcade, gave me a fistful of tokens, and told me to go keep myself busy. At first I played what all kids played, ticket games, prize games, but I got bored with it fast, realizing I wasn't winning much of anything. Honestly, kids are smart, right? They gotta realize they're being scammed. Yeah, enough kids are blind to make the scam work. Well, when you really want to toy with all your heart... Don't be so hard on kids. I've worked the floor for weeks. I've seen how fixated a kid can get on some high-ticket plushie. When you made up your mind and already spent piles of tokens, well, you gotta keep going. Otherwise, you have to admit it wasn't worth it. Yeah, it's cruel, the sunk cost fallacy. I wish I could just give those kids the toy they want, or I don't know, sell it? But no way Gavin would allow that. Plus, well, there was another problem with the ticket game area. Too many kids. Just way too many kids. I didn't know from schools I didn't go to. I was too timid to ask someone to leave a game I wanted to play, or even hover around them, worried they might talk to me. I'm not really good with strangers. Huge crowds of them. Once I get to know someone, well, they're not a stranger. That's different. Like you. I got to know you quickly enough. Considering she gave me her lunch on day one, quickly indeed. But there was one area of the arcade which had next to nobody playing games. Oh my god. Where I didn't need to put a quarter up and wait in line. Where everything was fun. Retro games. Exactly. Only a few older guys back there. I could play anything I wanted. Every game was a single token, and it was all so amazingly cool and flashy and colorful and... Oh, it was paradise. Those games were my new best friends. Now I looked forward to my jerkful brother abandoning me in the arcade to go play fighting games. Eventually, summer vacation ended and I was back to school, but I kept visiting arcades, especially ones with good retro collections. So that's how I got into classic arcade games. And that's how you caught Pac-Man fever. The only prescription is more Pac-Man. I don't know, a young girl alone with a bunch of older gamer dudes seems inadvisable. I'm just gonna go with the first one. Somebody call a doctor. The girl's got Pac-Man fever. Sadly, it is an incurable condition. Oh, I bought that album. Buckner and Garcia, amazing stuff. It's got all sorts of songs on it about Donkey Kong, Centipede, Frogger. You can borrow my copy if you want. I've got it on vinyl and tape. Okay. I'm feeling like this is a real thing, and now I want to look it up. Because it sounds cool. I lack any hardware whatsoever which can play those. Really? But vinyl is so much better than MP3. Ladies and gentlemen, Naomi Fairchild, the hipster who could fit in your pocket. I know it's a little weird for me not to be interested in newer games. It's not like new games are universally awful, but I like what I like. I love what I love. I do what I love for a living. How cool is that? As long as the Funplex stays open and keeps its retro spirit bright, I'll be happy. Well, event manager Evie will see to it that we keep our doors open. That's why I'm here at Max, to make this event the big deal it deserves to be. Thanks so much for that. I have no clue at the meet and greet stuff. I think we should both go back to what we do best. For the glory of the Funplex. For the glory of the Funplex! The two of us make our way back to the mini Funplex. Her to resume tinkering, me to catch up with Teo and Ashley again. Ay ay ay. So much talking. My current status? Sitting. And enjoying it. Took me a few minutes searching and stalking, but eventually I found an open seat in the pop-up arcade. While the sit is satisfying, the rest of everything else is miserable. My feet are sore from walking all over, and I don't remember the last time I ate. I feel dehydrated, and I have a slight headache from all the noise, and there are still 4 more hours of Max left. Oh, if Gavin saw me in my current state. Leaning back, arms at my side, completely exhausted. I can picture it clearly. He'd be looming over me with his dark, unfettered eyes. He would lean in close and frown, grumbling. He'd say, "Evie, may I remind you, these seats are for patrons only." I audibly sighed just thinking about it. As luck would have it, though, Gavin and Naomi are huddled over the Galaga cabinet, trying to figure out why the monitor is not working. Freedom! My buns are experiencing the best freedom has to offer, and while my body feels like it could collapse at any moment, I feel good about it, right? Getting the word out about Funplex Rising was great. Seeing people's face light up with excitement is why I'm really here. Plus, spending time with Ashley was an added bonus. She certainly got passion to spare. I smiled to myself. The pain in my heels and the grumbling in my tummy, worth it. While enjoying the respite, I let my eyes close for a moment, and of course, the second I do that, I hear footfalls closing in. There you are, Evie. We've been looking all over for you. But we were specifically going to meet back up here at the Funplex pop-up arcade. Yes, but we didn't expect you to be tucked in the darkest corner of the arcade. I'm hiding from Gavin. He'll put me to work if he sees me. Hiding behind the pinball machines is probably not the smartest choice then. Oh my god, my throat. It hurts. I'm not good at talking for so long. And so quickly. I don't want to do another cough drop, but I think I have to. Maybe I can do some Altoids. Maybe that'll work as well. Let's see. Where are my upgrades? Hello? Why do I have trash in here? Just want my Altoids. Here we go. I don't know if this will hurt or help, but let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Every spare moment he thinks no one is watching him is spent getting that high score. I have so many candid pictures on my phone of him playing pinball. You have to show me, like, right now. Yes, his concentration face is so cute. Before I can even react, Ashley has her phone out and is scrolling through pictures of Gavin. Ahem. Both look up at me guiltily. Don't we have more important matters? Max is over in a few hours and we still have a lot of work left to do. You're right, Evie. Please don't tell Gavin. Your secret's safe with me? Right, so business time. I think I got something. Go on. I have a friend, and she's an indie arcade developer. The new title she's working on is amazing. It's got co-op, it's got competition. It's got magical schoolgirls. Now you're talking. It's got it all. Wait, I'm pretty sure I've heard of this game. Is it called Magical Moon Cuties? Yeah, that's the one, and she's thinking about premiering it at Funplex Rising.
Oh my gosh!
That would be cooler than cool. It sounds interesting enough. Might make for another fun game for people to play. Definitely, my friend is somewhat renowned in the indie scene, and the game's been in development for years. I'm sure it would create some buzz at least. Are you kidding, Theo? We'd be the talk of the arcade world. I do like being the talk of world-size things. Let's go check it out. I stand up, invigorated by the news. As I start walking back toward the hall with Theo, I heard a call from behind me. Wait, oh. I think Lacey's at my door. Hold on. Let me let her in. Little pup. Are you good? What's up? Do you want to come say hi? You want to say hi real quick? Come on. Oh, goodness. You're going to take it. Yeah. Come say hi. Oh, your full face. Let me say hi, little pup. No, you don't care. You don't want to be here. You say hi. Look. She doesn't want to be here. She doesn't like it when I pick her up like this. Oh, but she's so cute. But she's so cute. And she just got a haircut. What? Okay, fine. I know! You hate me. Okay, go. She's a brat. Okay, let's continue. Ay. Wait! Oh. I turn around and see Ashley standing there, fidgeting. Her green eyes are darting back and forth nervously. Ashley? I, too, have a plan. She motions for us to come back towards her, which we do. What's your idea? She puts an arm around Teo and the other one around me, huddling the three of us together. So, what I'm proposing might not be the most legal course of action. Do I even want to know? You've seen the huge monitors hanging from the ceiling in the middle of all the major halls, right? How could I miss them? They're constantly bombarding us with ads and false hopes of high-quality convention food. Honestly, hot dogs sound really fucking good right now. No matter how amazingly tempting that $9 hot dog looks on the big screen, don't even think about it. Exactly my point. Everyone is looking at it. I know a way to sneak into the back area. All we have to do is break into the main communication center and upload the flyer Evie made into the rotation.
Whoa!
You want to do what? Shh, keep your voice down, Teo. Unless you want to get arrested for being an accomplice. It's a genius plan. Everyone at the Max will see our name in lights. Okay, so that's a less than legal way of getting the word out, but I have to admit, you've got me intrigued, and it'd definitely work, but I don't know. Trust me!
What about?
Of course we need to go in disguise. I'm already nicely disguised, but Evie would need to switch into something way more distracting. Why more distracting exactly? To distract from your face, of course. What I'm trying to say is people will remember the costume, not the person wearing it. Which means... Made Evie rides again! I knew it. Come on, you did so great on stage. Think of this as your encore. How about it? Let's not forget about the magical moon cuties. It's a valid alternative. Both options are valid. Honestly, splashy advertising would certainly drive foot traffic, even if getting it up there would be dodgy. Importantly, Iris could help us do it safely without anyone noticing, safer than Ashley going off on her own to try this inadvisable stunt. But a highly anticipated indie title might do the trick and result in far less jail time. Well, I prefer Ashley over Teo, so we're going with Ashley. Wearing in disguise doesn't involve talking to strangers and sounds like more fun than battling my way through more sweaty, pulsating crowds. Another excuse to wear that super cute maid outfit? Sign me up! Besides, I don't know if going with Teo is something I could emotionally or mentally do at this point. My social meter is at its limit after this morning. Lacey? No licking. Absolutely not. Stop it. Ashley, let's do this. Fetch mine. It does say fetch mine. Fetch mine maid outfit, good sir. What? Okay. Ashley hands over the now familiar maid outfit, ready to go. As for Teo, since he's already friends with this indie arcade developer, Teo's gotten in on recruiting her for Funplex Rising. He doesn't really need me. Teo, I have complete confidence in you. Lay it real thick, you know. Play coy, say all the right words, wink a whole bunch. I demonstrate a big wink using my entire face to show him how it's done. Oh my, is that how you entice people you're interested in?
Mm-hmm.
Let's leave the flirting to me, shall we? You're just jealous you don't have these mad skills. I mean skills with a Z, like the cool kids say. Sure. Don't get into too much trouble without me. I don't want to see you on an episode of Cops tonight. I promise nothing, Teo. Good luck. I don't need luck. And don't forget to snatch a photo of Evie in the maid costume for me. You know it. I'm standing right here. I can hear every word. Peace. And the three went down to two. I looked over to Ashley, her expression brimming with excitement, maybe even too much excitement. Had I made the right choice? I quickly scanned my memories for the various cop and lawyer dramas I'd seen. What was the punishment for breaking and entering, trespassing, and tampering with equipment? It couldn't be more than, 10 years? Or possibly death. But it's too late to back down now. I had dug my own grave, perhaps literally, with Ashley. Well, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the spirit. So what exactly is our plan? I'm so happy you asked. You see that door next to the restrooms across the expo hall? The one that has a sign that specifically states authorized personnel only? That's the one. Evie is worried now. Trust me. My trust wavering as she began trifling through her bag and removed a rolled up poster board. As Ashley unraveled it, I noticed that it looked oddly like blueprints. No, it was blueprints. Blueprints of the entire convention center. Ashley, how the fuck do you have blueprints for the entire community center? Alright, how the, what, why? Listen, all we have to do is go through those doors, snake our way along the corridors, and we're there. Her fingers trace the exact route as she talks me through it. The communication center should be at the end of that passageway. Easy, right? How do you know all of this? How long were you planning this? This is like very detailed. This is like you spent a long amount of time thinking about this, figuring it out, and coming up with a plan. Yep, easy. Easier than breaking the right stakes on the Killer Instinct cabinet at the Funplex. Oh man, Naomi's always fixing that machine. It never works properly.
First, we'll get you changed. We can use the bathrooms for that. I'll play lookout while you get your maid on.
So, to get this straight before I go in and change. If someone spots us while we're in our disguises, we just strip down and ditch the costumes.
One does not simply ditch the cosplay.
Blasphemy!
We would change out of the costumes, hastily of course, and stash them in a secret safe place until we could retrieve them again.
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Note to self, do not talk about disregarding Ashley's cosplay. Ever. Roger that, leave disguises in hiding spot, make sure nothing bad happens to them.
Great! Now get in the bathroom and suit up for battle.
Oh my goodness.
Time's a-wasting.
Okay. Here we are, once again. Okay, no, continuing that. It was a lot easier getting into the maid dress the second time, and I could actually do it by myself while Ashley waited outside my stall. I look at my reflection staring back at me. And I still look so frickin' adorable. I am never taking this off again. I'm so ready for this. Oh my goodness! What is happening? Perfection, and now we commence with part 2. Ashley looks both ways before we exit the restroom. People don't even seem fazed by us either. I guess seeing a maid and butler at a convention is normal. In other words, it actually is the perfect disguise. We fit in by sticking out. Go figure. We shuffle back to the expo hall of Max and stand in front of the looming doors with the authorized personnel only sign. The big red letters bore deep into my soul, reminding me of its unlawfulness in breaking the rules. Rules schmools, let me through. Some red letters aren't going to hold me back. I've been breaking rules my entire life. Have you, though? Would you consider eating pizza bagels every day breaking the rules of humanity? Oh gosh, yes, you are a most fearsome lawbreaker. Alright, Abdullah the Butcher. What? Abdullah the Butcher? Let's go? Okay, Ashley that's probably another reference to something that I don't understand. Ashley grabs my hand and pushes onward through the door like she owns the place. I close my eyes tightly as I realize she's dragging me onto the other side. Confidence is key, Evie. As the door closes behind me, I carefully open my eyes. We're alone. No big bad boss monster looms back here. No flashing lights or laser beam mazes we have to crawl through. It's just some industrial-style back hallway, simple brick walls, venting pipes overhead, and endless concrete floors. I'm honestly a little disappointed with how mundane it all is. Is this really it? These are just the access halls and rooms for employees to use so they don't have to travel across the con floor. Nothing fancy. What exactly were you expecting? A horde of security guards all with riot gear, maybe some intricate obstacle course? And an eye scanner to confirm identification, of course. Now, who has the overactive imagination? Sorry to burst your bubble, but nothing like that back here. Just you, me, and Iris.
Beep beep.
Hello, Ashley. Hello, Evie. Are you ready for Operation Hot Dog Takedown? Yes, sir, Ashley, sure. Whoa, what is this Operation Warm Weenies thing? Warm Weenies? And Iris, why are you and Ashley in cahoots without me?
My sources say yes.
Ashley sent me all the information earlier, a copy of the flyer and her plans for removing all the other ads on the Jumbotrons. I am still unclear on hot dogs and why humans crave them, however. I mean, why would you want compressed pig parts when pizza is on it? Not now, Iris. Between my computer skills and Iris, we've got everything we need to hack in the mainframe. She's going to be a great help. Wait, Max has a mainframe? And is the mainframe that giant room-sized wall of hardware that's spinning tape drives and stuff? What? Nah, nothing like that. You'll see soon enough. According to the Max floor layout and the convention center blueprints, it should be this way. Ashley and I tiptoe our way closer to the communications room, taking our time to listen to their footsteps and other noises. And nothing eventful happens. That is until we round the first bend. We both spot a Max enforcer leaning up against the wall. Why is he in a kilt? Luckily his attention is diverted into furiously typing on his cell phone. We quickly duck back around the corner and collect our thoughts in hushed voices. Oh my god. What do we do now? We can't just walk down the hallway. True, our path is blocked momentarily, but we can find a way past this. There might be another route to take. Let's consult the blueprints. As we start to look, we hear footsteps. Fuck. Don't think we have time for that, Ashley. Steps get louder and louder as he approaches us. He's coming straight down the hall towards us. There has to be something we can do. I quickly scan our surroundings and see a broken off small shard of the concrete floor and a shallow indent in the wall across from us. We have to act now. Throw a shard as distraction. I bend over and pick up the delicate shard. It's not more than an inch across, but it's enough to make a sound if I throw it. I motion for Ashley to stand up against the wall and be as still as she can. Cautiously, I wait until I can see the blue of the Max Enforcer's shirt and I chuck the shard across the intersection. It hit the floor with a satisfying thud, and the Enforcer's attention is averted. Huh? What was that? The Enforcer turns towards the sound and his steps alter course the same direction. As he bends down to examine the fallen shard, I tug on Ashley's sleeve and gesture my friend that the time to move is now. The Max Enforcer never sees us as we sneak carefully around the corner. Noise! We weren't out of the woods yet, hoping to avoid any more sentinels. We scurried the rest of the way until we reached the door to the communications room. I cannot talk. We could tell we were at the correct place because of the sign over the red communications room, unless it was a clever ruse. We did it! That was some quick thinking back there. Now all we have to do is, I reach down, grabbing hold of the door, and turn it. Locked? Locked. Well, drat. Now, where are we gonna find a key? Who even has the key? Do we need to pickpocket a staffer? I don't know how to pickpocket anyone. I got this one. Stunned, I watch as Ashley removes a bobby pin from her wig and begins to pick the lock at the door. What? I thought that was all movie magic. You can't really pick a lock with a simple hair accessory, right? Watch me. I do just that. She straightens out the bobby pin and then bends and twists it until it breaks in two. Taking the newly crafted metal sticks, she inserts them both into the lock and begins fiddling with it. In a mere matter of minutes, I hear a click. And that's how you pick a lock! Alright, next time I lock myself out of my apartment, I'm calling you instead of the locksmith. Of course, I'll drop what I'm doing and come right over. I can't have my very good friend cold and alone outside of her apartment. My throat is ragged. Holy fuck. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry, I need to take a second to recover. I've been talking for 2 hours straight. It's different when I'm like playing just a regular game because there's like I can pause and like I don't have to be talking all of the time. With this, I gotta read out everything that it says, and it's just me constantly reading, and that's a lot. My throat is not made for that. Or it's not used to that, I should say. Oh yeah. Ashley smiles brightly as she easily opens the door to the communications room. It's dark, save for the glow from several computer monitors. The layout is similar to the room where we waited our moment on stage, so I have no trouble finding what we're looking for. After I finish this level, we'll end the stream. So hopefully it'll be an end after the con. Maybe, we'll see. The mainframe is really just some computers and security monitors showing different parts of Max, each camera focusing on various angles of the main halls. Now what do we have here? Ashley turns around one of the swivel chairs and sits down in it in front of the computer desk. Operation Hot Dog Takedown is underway. As if she's been working this job for several years, she begins clacking away at the keyboard. Alright, let's see what happens when we open this. Aha! Yes, perfect. It appears to be fairly simple data store. Nice of them to name it Jumbotron. That really cuts down on the sleuthing. Excellent. I can see all the ads and information they rotate through. This shouldn't be a problem. Okay, now I need Iris.
Iris, online.
Here I am. We'll plug in Iris into the main computer. Hand me your phone. This won't hurt Iris, right? Or nuke my phone. I'm on my second phone by this point. Relax, I'm super duper hacker cutie. I'm a super duper hacker cutie. I know what I'm doing. I hand over my phone and Iris along with it. Ashley plugs Iris in and the magic begins. Hacking the Gibson now, lowering firewalls, phasing, path, switch, interlock.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
This may take some time. Elevator music? Okay. So, do we just sit around, or...?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your patience. The inner tubes are now unclogged. We're in. Great, now we just need to switch out the hot dog ads for the flyer of Funplex Rising, and we can be on our merry way. Understood. That doesn't sound so bad. This is actually, dare I say it, somewhat fun? Huh, that's odd. Fun just stopped. I don't like odd. What's odd? What? It appears as though an unidentified hacker has been here before us. I can follow their trail if you would like. I'm sure it's just one of the employees who, lost their password and had to poke their way in. I'm not worried. Plus, we gotta get moving. Sure thing. The hot dog ads were removed from the Jumbotron rotation and replaced with ads for Funplex Rising.
What about...
Iris, while you're in there, can you take out all the ads for Deco's Palace too? Just for good measure. Sure thing. Ashley revolves on the chair and turns back to face me. Hush your mouth, Septile! Also, hi! How are your human duties going? My throat is killing me with all of the talking I have to do while I play this game. It's been 2 hours of non-stop talking, and it's painful, to say the least. See, that was... Oh... Ashley's interrupted by a sudden burst of awful noise. Quickly she turns in the swivel chair to see big red letters flash across the screen. Terrible? Why is it terrible? I'm sorry. Is it just crazy because of the holidays and crazy fucking crowds? Intruder detected? What does that mean? Ashley, why would there be an intruder? You'd be pretty sure we are the intruder. That's bad, right? That's not good. This is worse than good. It means the convention center security system knows we're here, and it knows we're altering their program. It's trying to thwart us. So yeah, not good is an accurate portrayal of our situation. No. If only I was better at this, we wouldn't be in such a mess. Nope. Why nope? Why nope? As Iris and Ashley explained what was happening, I saw a timer pop up underneath the screen that kept flashing, intruder detected. It was counting down from 5 minutes. Ashley, Iris, I pointed to the new problem. What the fuck? Once the flyer was uploaded, it triggered a security warning. I think the hacker who came through here before sorta half-tripped it, so I didn't notice it in time. Oops.
Poops.
There's some lady that was just letting the flyer... Oh, I'm sorry. That's absolutely disgusting. Do you have, any Lysol spray that you could just, Spray the whole store down with it? I'm sorry, that sucks. Not allowed to sanitize. That's stupid. That's just ridiculous. That shouldn't be a thing, especially how the current state of the world is. Oh yeah. Why does this program even trigger a security warning? It's literally for ads. All we're doing is uploading a new ad. Relax, everything is fine. We just need to input the administrator password to shut off the timer. Oh yeah. I don't actually know the administrator password. I sort of slipped in around it to upload the ad, but we can't turn this off without actual credentials. We're mindful of other customers. Ew, we hate a Karen around the holidays.
So,
Especially in
now
retail.
it's a race against time! What would the person who runs this place use as a password?
A completely random sequence of lower and uppercase letters, numbers, and punctuation that we'd never actually guess, even if given a million years? I've been running a series of randomized characters in a brute force attempt ever since we started talking, but nothing yet.
It's all psychology. We just have to get inside their head. Let's see. Maybe I could go check their social media account, learn their pet's first name, combine that with their kid's birthday.
And that's when I pluck a little yellow square from the edge of the monitor that reads, password. Here it is.
Yeah, well, okay, that works too.
A few keystrokes later, and the alarms stop cold.
Yes!
Oh yeah, Septile, is the audio better now? I've been fiddling with the settings. Let me know if it still seems quiet or not. It's all fuzzy and stuff, but I can see our flyer up on the monitors. We did it! Yeah, we did it. Wait, we did it! Our Funflex is all over those screens. They'll know who's responsible, and we'll all get the death penalty. How did I not see this obvious hole in my logic before? Relax, 2 words. Possible deniability. It's the same flyer that's on the Funflex's website already. Anybody could have uploaded it. Way better? Yay! I have it, like, maxed out, so it looks like it's too loud on my end, but I think OBS is just weird. Without evidence, they can't prove anything. In fact, they'll find proof someone else was hacking the system earlier today, which means whoever that was, they'll get the blame. Okay, no death penalty. I can relax. Somewhat. Besides, we did it! Well, Iris and Ashley did it, mostly. Admittedly, Iris was the brawn and Ashley the brain, or maybe it was the other way around. Either way, I'm completely stupefied. Since when is Ashley a tech whiz? Okay, I think we'd better get out of here, just in case all those in favor of evacuation. We quickly abandoned ship, retreating back through the maze of tunnels to one of the main halls of Max vanishing into the crowd. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is! You can see the flyer on the screen! That's cool. It is a little glitchy, a little blurry. Wow, check out the screens, there are ads on all of them! Looking up, I can see our handiwork with my own 2 eyes. No more hot dogs, no more Deco's Palace, just Funflex propaganda. As I take in our moment of glory, I begin listening to the people surrounding us. Oh hey, that's a new thing on the Jumbotron. Funflex Rising sounds interesting. That's a lot of tournaments too. We should check it out. How is it? What? Okay. Sorry. My brain, I'm trying to read what this says here. Because I feel like this is supposed to be the name of the event. But I have no idea what that says. Which it really doesn't matter, I'm just distracted by it. Okay, how is it I've lived within spitting distance of a real arcade and never noticed? I'm so there. Do you hear that, Ashley? Sounds like we killed it. Yes, we did. You and Iris make a great team. Why don't you work for, elite cyber hackers? I am flabbergasted at how well Iris and Ashley work together. They were like 2 sides of the brain coming together as one being. It's like you've worked with an Iris before. You both knew exactly what to do. I try to familiarize myself with all the new tech, especially for costuming. You never know what you can implement into your next cosplay. I went through a phase in high school where I was really obsessed with cutting-edge electronics and technology. My group of friends and I got together during lunches and we just sit around in homeroom and talk tech. In fact, that's why we call it Tech Talk. I hated that. We're all silly children at that point, watching too many hacker movies. One thing led to another, and we started wanting to know more. And I think I was the only one who took it seriously, though. I even dressed up in cyberpunk fashion. I was completely obsessed. It became my passion for a good while. Eventually, however, everyone grew out of it. Except for me. And then they all started mocking me for it, making fun of my punk outfits, or the fact that I spent all my time researching things like Arduinos and Raspberry Pi kits.
Aww.
It was awful. Some of my good friends whom I trusted completely turned on me. I began questioning myself in who I was and who I really wanted to be. Did I want to be this badass cyberpunk technophile, or did I want to follow my friends onto their next big infatuation? I regret it to this day, but I gave up on my dreams and followed my friends instead. At the time, they were what I had to believe in. Only now am I getting back into tech due to the always changing culture of cosplay. People use LEDs and robotics to make their weapons more badass or to have animated wings. I always figured cosplay was, you know, sewing and arts and crafts. It is, but it's cross-discipline. You haven't seen some of the more intensely complicated costumes I've made. I follow a lot of cosplayers on social media. Insane. I could never. I simply could never. I wish I could, but I simply could never. It's so insane how they're able to do some of the things that they do. It's insane. Which reminds me of a certain someone going on about how arcade games involve electrical engineering, programming, graphic design, and even carpentry. Why don't you talk shop more with Naomi then? Huh? She's a techie. You're a techie. Seems like there should be plenty of overlap, but I've never seen you two talking electronics. I figured there wasn't really any overlap. Excuse the dog. You good? Okay. The kind of tech that enhances cosplay was invented after the 1990s. Not her thing. I think Naomi wants more friends. Ones she can relate to. Hey, I'm friends with her. Yeah, but she feels like she can't talk about the things she really loves with anyone. I spent a lot of time with her at Donnawood, so we're closer now. And trust me, I think she'd probably enjoy talking tech with you. I would like more friends to bounce some tech ideas off of. Who knows? Maybe we can both teach each other something new.
Amazing!
You know, I'm proud of myself. I took all that old knowledge and made it come through for us today. Think of what we accomplished. You should be proud. You've worked hard. As for me, I barely helped, but my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy. Mom spaghetti. Well, you can relax now. It's all over. You're done good. But you know, now that we removed all those hot dog ads, I sorta really want one. Really?
Yes!
Yes, really. I'm starving, and honestly, just about anything sounds delicious. My tummy might regret it later tonight, but right now I could eat a whole bucket of ridiculously overpriced corn dogs. My mouth started to water just thinking about ingesting food. I couldn't agree more, and if we suffer the effects of eating convention food, at least we suffer together. See, that's the spirit. I think there's actually a food court just over yonder. Ashley and I only had to walk about 500 feet to find the nearest vendor actually selling the infamous Franks. We are both so hungry that we each order 3. After dressing them up with all the fixins, we bring our pack of dogs to the nearest table. Oh my god! And settle in for a feast. Right as I'm about to take my first bite, I can't help but notice that Ashley hasn't stopped giggling since we sat down. Ashley, you okay over there? Yes, no, maybe. I just can't say it, can I? What is it? It's too good, but no, I can't. What? What? Just say it. It's a real sausage fest in here. That's a me joke. That's a joke I would say. Ashley throws her head back and cackles wildly. I merely roll my eyes and groan. That bad, huh? Extremely. You know, I get along pretty well with Ashley, all told, and I chose to hang out with her all day, didn't I? Maybe it's time, you know, make a move, preferably before the greasy hot dogs start rapidly migrating through me. No, we're going for Naomi! I haven't gotten a prompt like this for Naomi yet. Why am I getting it for Ashley? No, we're going with Naomi. I'm gonna say we're just friends. Unless I can romance multiple people at the same time. Let me see if that's a thing. Because I don't want to, like, just say I'm crushing on Ashley and then it not let me romance anyone else. Let me see, because I do like Ashley. Let me see. Can you romance multiple people in arcade spirits? You can woo everyone or no one, and if you make just the right choices, there's even a polyamorous ending? I didn't know that! Oh wait, no, that's the new one. I don't know if that's this one. I think that's just in, Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. Everything's about the updated one, and it doesn't say anything about this one. You know what? We're just gonna try. Might be crushing on you. Ashley, I've really been enjoying spending all this time with you lately. We have such fun time together whenever we get up to hijinks like these, and well... Oh?
Oh my!
Oh!
I have a great time with you too.
Aw. And well, I'd like to spend more time doing just that. Exactly like what we're doing now, outside the arcade. Just you and me.
Oh. Yes, please! Very much. I would like that.
Aw, cute. Embarrassed and trying to hide her emotions, Ashley scarfs down another hot dog. Oh my god, my eye, the jade apple. I'm struggling. Okay, we spend the rest of the meal both laughing together at each other's jokes and enjoying the other one's company. As we both get up from the table, Ashley puts her hand on my shoulder. Thanks for spending the entire day with me. It means a lot. Of course, I had a blast, even if it got a bit intense. I couldn't have spread the word about Fun Place Rising without you. Oh, it was nothing really. See you soon. Ashley turns and simply skips away, leaving me to watch her disappear into another crowd. Oh, my goodness. All in all, a successful day.
Beep beep.
Given a text message. It was a tough sell without you there, but fortunately Michelle and I go way back. Magical Moon Cuties will debut at Funplex Rising. Hell yeah! Huh. Glad he was able to pull it off without me. You should see the size of Teo's social web. I've tried mapping it, and wow, it just keeps going and going. Yours, in contrast, is, petite. Adorably so. Right, time to head home. I promised I would meet Juniper just outside the main exit of the hall, and that's exactly where I was headed. The rush of fresh air hit me as I pushed the double glass doors open. It was nice. Refreshing. And I had a much better smell, than the one I had been around all day. I didn't have to wait long until I saw Juniper. She bounced happily up to me. So, how was your first match, Evie? It was... We're gonna go with fantastic. The amount of support I got from my friends today was amazing. I know I can always count on them, and I feel like we've bonded closer as friends. I can't wait to go back next year. as to be expected with a convention. Although in your case, you really outdid yourself and got smacked with 300% of what anyone else would have, yeah? How do you figure? Well, most people drop by Max, play some games, maybe attend a panel or two, do some shopping. They're here to be catered to. You, on the other hand, were doing the catering, and like any good caterer, that means spinning plates and doing 12 different things at once. You found interesting ways to push Funplex Rising and promote the Funplex as a whole. You worked your butt off to do it, so rather than attending Max, you were Max. Sure feels that way, I'm totally drained.
Ooh.
I kinda envy you, you know? It sounds like you had some great adventures today, other than designing that flyer. I didn't do that much beyond playing a few games and buying cute t-shirts and stuff. But let me tell you, they are really super cute shirts. I'm glad I could support you though, even if it was just, you know, by doodling up a flyer. It's hardly a doodle, you did great. Don't sell yourself short, that flyer looks super professional. I mean, no fun Comic Sans, but still pretty cool.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed doing stuff like that. I don't exactly get a lot of opportunities at the office to express myself. Okay, let's get home and get some real rest. We both earned it. In fact, I'd say we took it, Juniper, don't, to the max! Cute. After the moment, the rest of the evening was a blur. I knew that Juniper and I took the train back home, we heated up some pizza bagels, and safely made it into my comfy bed. I think I was still in shock. At the beginning of this day, I thought that no one was going to know about Funplex Rising. We'd be stuck as a relatively unknown mom-and-pop arcade. But now it seems like the whole world knows, which is great, but also pretty nerve-wracking. I sighed heavily, letting all my mixed emotions flow over me. There was no turning back now. What I set in motion will stay in motion. It can only get bigger and better from there. At least that's what I'm going to keep telling myself as I drift to sleep. I'm proud of what I accomplished today, and I can't wait to tell everyone at the Funplex about all I've done. I hope they're proud of me too. And before I know it, Funplex Rising will be upon us. Okay, I cleared level 3. Fuck yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. Looks like you're really hitting it off with Naomi. Of course I am. I prove to be gentle, sweet, compassionate. Yep. Same. Cool. Save your progress? Yes, I would like to save the game, please. Okay. Do I end here? Or do I continue and try and do another chapter? Time-wise, I have it. Vocally, I don't know if I have it in me. If I'm being honest. I want to keep playing, but I also don't want to kill my voice. Let me go to the bathroom really quick, and I'll decide. Don't strain your voice. But I don't want to end the stream so early. I mean, it's not that early. We've been playing for 2.5 hours. Okay. We'll be done for today then. I'll leave it there, even though I don't want to. But you're right, Septile. I shouldn't damage my vocal cords any more than they already are damaged. Yeah, I guess that's that. Thank you so much for those that came by, hung out, said hi. I really fucking appreciate y'all. I will be streaming again on Tuesday. I will make sure that I don't have anything else. Lacey, stop licking. I'll make sure that I don't have anything else happening, and I don't make any other promises to watch my dad's dogs, so that I can stream on Tuesday. And yeah, if you want to go check out the first couple parts of me playing this game, I have those over on my YouTube channel where I'm posting all my VODs, which I can put in here. That's my YouTube channel. And then I also have my TikTok as well. I put on there when I'm gonna go live, or updates about things, or I make some things over there. And yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Again, thank you so much. We are getting really close to the goal. It's not gonna happen by the end of the year, but that's fine. It's just gonna be forever. It's gonna forever be the goal. Once we hit that goal, I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I appreciate you all coming on this journey with me, and hopefully I can finish playing this game before the year's over. We'll see, because that's technically only 2 more streams. So, and I don't know how long this game goes for. So we'll see. Emotes, that's the thing. Yeah, once I hit the follower goal, then I'll be able to finally make my emotes and do that fun stuff, which will be exciting, and I'm super hyped for that. I just want to make things more personalized and fun for y'all. And yeah, make this a cute little community, because I think that would be pretty cool and fun and stuff. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. I will see y'all on Tuesday. Bye-bye.